Okay, you guys, this is for the children. I think I know why I've gone through this much pain and why it was made. At first, I was like, was it to save my dad? Obviously, I think that was part of it, but it was bigger than that. And I just kind of had a revelation, and I think it's such a beautiful revelation. Okay, so you know how this like stupid, freaking retarded marble in a bag has basically been like whatever sperm gets in the egg first is the one who controls it, and usually they're fucking lazy and just drink and go on their tablet or their cell phone and control your life by highly influencing you through their fucking tablet, and then they just get you sicker, convince you to drink, and then they just do dance moves. That's it. That's like literally it. Then they'll use you for money, or if they're a guy, money and sex. Okay, so I think their reign is done. Jim Carrey, Ed Sheeran, Michael Jackson, and the Mexican, and you guys all know the Mexican. He has a good heart. He's humble, but he doesn't really shake the boat. He doesn't like being socially comfortable, uncomfortable at all. Comfortable, yes. He needs you to speak Spanish, or else he's automatically just like, I don't like you. He kind of plays both sides. Like, I saw him at the psych ward, and he waved goodbye to me, and then he started talking to a witch. Thank you. I was like, okay. All right, 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. So basically, Michael Jackson's very humble, very sweet, but he doesn't really, we'll say, quote unquote, rock the boat. He doesn't break the script. He'll be satisfied with the pretty girl who gives him sex. He just is happy the way it is. Same with the Mexican. Except he's not so much about sex. He's just social comfortability. He doesn't want to rock the boat. Then we have Jim Carrey and Ed Sheeran, who will never help you. And I mean never. They'll just come certain times to make it look like they're helping you when they know it's done and they could infiltrate. And then they'll just keep you alive to make it look like it's your fault. And then they'll just get you sicker and blame your thoughts. So I think we're kind of, and then they're too, they care too much about social influence. So I always feel like if you're going to be a judge, you can't care about social influence. You can't care about popularity. You can't care about being shamed. You can't care about sex. You can't care about money. You care about doing the right thing, about helping your kingdom. That's probably why I was Mary Madsen, because I never cared. I was willing to get shamed. I was willing to even go to death, like Marilyn Monroe. Why do you think she was killed? Why do you think Princess Diana died? Because I found out information I was about to expose it, just like JFK, and I didn't think it was right. And I knew I was at risk, but my career and the money was less important than actually doing the right thing and exposing these Illuminati reptilian psycho shapeshifters. I always told Michael, we're from different worlds, bro. We fell in love. You're a pirate, Johnny Depp, and I'm a princess. And I don't know where the hell Orlando Bloom is, but he's left me a long time ago, I'll just say. So I think let me go back to my statement. I think it's a good thing. Like, the reason I was here was when Aaron did that, gave me the mark of the beast, and it was like, yeah, basically you could have Michael shame and pain. It raised up Michael. Everywhere I go, everybody's like standing up for him and like hates my guts. They think he's awesome. They're like, oh my God, he's Elvis. Oh my God, he's this. Oh my God, Messi. So now he's raised up. Before, nobody really knew who he was as Michael Brian Thomas until I got in the picture. I mean, if you saw his videos, he was always alone. Nobody knew him. But now, because my life is watched like a TV show, because we're in an AI program called Eve, they have been. They know everything. It's so crazy how much they know about our life. I'm like, you guys have literally just been watching it. That's really creepy. Do you have something better to do than watch people's lives? And then because my dad already looked good by trying to give me the house, already looked good by coming as Steve. Everybody, of course, was pissed at me and looked at my dad like he was just high and mighty. Good. So we have my dad and Michael raised up. I love them because they have this beautiful strength in them. They have discipline, they have intelligence, they have motivation, they have determination. They're able to go step by step. On top of that, they have that cool factor. They have that mafia boss. On top of that, behind closed doors, especially with their women, they have the ability to be soft. And they actually care about their kids. But they will be brutal and put you in a wheelchair in a second. I've been trying to calm that side of them a little bit because it's just too, come on now. But they have it perfect because they don't care about social influence. They don't care about, well, Michael has a little issue with sex. He's a little addicted. My dad doesn't. So we're going to have to work on that because sex is not everything. I could go the rest of my life without it. It would not bother me one bit, I guarantee. But to go my whole life without ever having a real conversation with a woman, that would drive me insane. And just stare at my phone all day, that would literally drive me insane. I don't know how Michael does it. Just stays inside his apartment and watches YouTube all day. Even when I'm at Target, I've talked to 10 people today. Made little conversations. Oh my God, I love your eyeliner. Where'd you get it? How you do it so good? Oh, it takes me so long to do my eyeliner. Giving them compliments, making them feel special, giving them extra eye contact and extra energy through my voice. And I love doing it. It makes me happy throughout the day. Even though I'm in pain, even though I could die any second, even though I know where I'm headed, at least I could just make them feel special before I go there. Since Michael stole all of my light, my armor, my hedge, my heart, everything. Everything. His crew made sure they just took everything to hell. I would have won if he didn't open up my thoughts, which is messed up. You don't even know how much I would have got out of hell without those thoughts being open. And it was so horrible because once I left Michael, I already had no heart, no armor, no hedge. I already almost drank every single day, so that adds up with the demons, including smoking the cigarettes. It was just a big mess, bro. And then the scalar energy didn't help, so then I couldn't trust him. He knew that. He knew I wasn't going to be able to trust him. Is he crazy? I love you, babe. So you make me a video, but you don't stop hurting my body, and then you're mad at me after you give me the mark of the beast. It doesn't even make sense. So I'm talking about the compassionate version of Michael, the one with the tattoo on the right side of his neck, and I'm talking about my dad, Steve, not Julian at the end, who was just talking about pandas. No, not the vengeance revenge version of my dad. He's way too. He doesn't have enough grace. I'm talking about the compassionate version that Marcos Joseph Blanco took on Thanksgiving with John Michael. That's what I'm talking about. So I feel like I was here to raise him up. And I think it's time for little Irish leprechaun suicide doer and Michael Jackson, the Mexican with this little leaf blower as a chainsaw to... We're tired. We're done with your game of just demons and everything and on everything and just gang stalking and doing magic, and especially the African, Kevin Hart, and there's one more, I don't know who the hell he is, whoever he is. We're tired. We're tired of the psychological abuse. We're tired of working all the time. We're tired of little suicide meth head doer, of just going through unnecessary pain and being like, get strong. We're tired of going to wars that only benefit the evil. We're tired. You've had your time. So we have these guys like the prodigal and my dad who actually work their ass off, who actually do something in life instead of just look for cigarette butts on the ground and beg for $1 and hang out with demons and witches who torture humans in a portal in their apartment while you could give a living shit. It's just sick. To know that my judge is a kitty cat who's so weak. I look at the videos. I'm like, Michael's just pushing you around and controlling you. And you're so weak, you don't even fight for yourself. You just let him do whatever. I'm like, that was my fucking judge. I'm like 60,000 times stronger than he is. I don't let people push me around at this point. In fact, my roommate and me had a very big fight. And he was like, I didn't know you had that in you. I'm like, yeah, I don't let people push me around. He's like, oh, I kind of like it. That's cool. I'm like, uh-huh. I don't. I just don't. I'll wait. I'll be patient. But after 2 months of him just exploding at everything I say and then just started insulting me, I fought back. And he didn't like that. And most guys, they will get threatened and they will try to make you look bad and bring up the past and psychologically abuse and blame you and accuse you and say you're a liar and say you're evil and say you're jealous and say you're disrespectful. They'll do everything in the book. And I'm like, oh, I know that tactic. I just stick with the truth. I don't raise my voice and do your threatening too. It doesn't bother me. So anyways, so Michael, are you going to turn on this technology, bro? You're the only one who could do it. I just don't understand you. We have a house. I need to actually make the video and show you it. Not like you don't know and see through my eyes with the familiar spirits. It's behind Target. There's nobody around. There's damn-ass bunnies, for heaven's sakes. There's your Playboy bunny mansion. I have grace, I have love. I've been through war for 3.5 years. You'll never know what war is compared to me. You have not been attacked by the whole world, everybody taking everything you earned for, every tear that you've done for 6,000 years, watching your every move, magnifying the bad, shaming you, saying no with the thought that you can't control, being in pain, dying every single day with technology, watching every golden ticket to heaven go away because of your fucking thoughts that you can't control, having everybody get you sicker, watching extra pain just manifest in hell, understanding it all. You have no idea what I've been through. At all. So I don't know what you're doing. Why are you throwing this away? I'm the only woman who's going to be able to sit there for 14 hours, listen to your shit, know exactly. I could hear your dad through YouTube videos. I know what he's saying. I know why he's saying it. I know who he's talking to. I know how it correlates and relates to what we've been through, what we're going through, what we're going to go through. You're just going to meet a bimbo who doesn't have any experience under her belt, just has tits and a pussy. Get a pussy pocket. Go get a cantaloupe and put it in there. And then go get freaking water balloons and squeeze that. There you go. It's the same ass thing. So anyways, I really do feel like you're missing out on a good opportunity, but I'm not going to beg you. I've already begged you for 2.5 years. Turn off the technology, break the mark of the beast. You have no right to be mad at me. You asked Aaron for this. What did you think he was going to do? Dude, he did it with a smile. He's a psychopath. He has no heart. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't. What I see, honestly, is somebody who just cares about social acceptance from both sides, especially Satan and his demons. And that's it. Somebody who does a very good acting game, but you're hurting her. She'll never wake up. One little fake crocodile tear, and then he goes, no, it's done. It was flawlessly done. Good timing, too. Right when he gets Mexican's vote. That's good timing. After Barry, the other version of him, Ed Sheeran, says no and draws a picture, then he comes. He doesn't come during the 3 years, although he was there at Ashland Campground. It's sick how he works. It really is. But anyways, that's why I'm here. I think we're done with that. We're done with you. You're useless. You just fucking are homeless, and you fucking pick up cigarette butts, and you're like, I'm doing something. I'm homeless. I'm first being last being first. Yes, I am. Well, the kids are doing, I'm looking at the kids. I'm like, they're doing all the work. Like this, he usually has like kids. He doesn't even take care of them. These families I see have like 4 kids. They're going to work, have 2 jobs. They're like volunteering at the shelter. They're doing charities. Like they do shit. I mean, I look at Aaron, I'm like, what the hell do you do other than like smoke meth? Like, do you do anything? I look at Ed Sheeran, I'm like, do you do anything other than play video games? Kyle Ball, do you do anything except play video games? African, do you do anything except chase like women and for pussy? Jim Carrey, do you do anything except smoke meth? I'm like, okay, so my dad and Michael, you guys need to come up. Protect your fucking daughter and your wife. You know what I mean? I do not have to perish and die for you to fucking have another woman. That's bullshit. That part of the game is bullshit. It's like, whatever. You want money? I have my appointment coming up on the 16th. The will be open. You could have it. I already have my rent paid. That's all I need. I want to actually get a job. I'm not a spoiled little brat who needs a Louis Vuitton. I'm a very, very simple girl. You should know that, Michael. I do not need a lot. And I'm definitely done drinking. I don't want to drink. And when I'm with you, I want to drink because you stress me the hell out, because I have to walk on eggshells and you just change in a second, determined on a YouTube video. Then I have to sit there, and then you usually get in war mode. Then you usually start attacking me. Then you go, this Christian, that generation. Then I have to leave and go freaking sleep at the park or sleep on a bench or go to McDonald's, and I'm just tired. It's the same ass thing every single day. Then I have to just drink to be numb so I could get through the night. Then I usually don't go to bed until like 6 a.m. Why would he treat me like that? I don't want to go through that every day. I could, at this point, literally handle it maybe 2 days. And then on top of that, you'll get mad at my thoughts. It's just, I'm good. You won't help me no matter how much I beg. When it could be so beautiful, but you don't want it. I lost everything for you, and you don't even care. You're like, and I have no remorse about it either. Yeah, I heard you talk to Jesus, the one with the dog. You know he got it done. You saw him walking by with a little stick in his hand, with his pissed off little face. You see it. He got it done. Come on. Then he lays on the ground. He's like, I'll pick her up later. And then goes, ooh, you could put disassembled limbs in that little thingy underneath your bed. Like, dude, he's so desensitized, it's ridiculous. He's so desperate to be socially accepted, it's ridiculous. His timing was ridiculous. After you already divorced me, the compassion, Michael. He could have came any other time after he was the one who ruined our relationship. After I tell him, turn off scale. He's like, there's no such thing. After I tell him, get out the demons. He's like, no, there's no such thing. It's just bullshit, bro. And then Michael, like, is above him because he's cooler, right? That's the thing I like about Michael, is he's always the dominant one. In every social situation we've ever been at, everybody just looks up to him because he has that Tupac and Malcolm X in him. Every damn ass social interaction, he's always the leader. So that's power right there. It takes a lot for somebody to have that magnitude to just have somebody like 5 people around you just flock to you, want to please you with just the way that you present yourself. I usually have people magnetized to my empathy and compassion. They can see it, so they usually are wide open, and they usually open up more. But anyway, so yeah, that's why I was here. So go join Mr. Jack Johnson and Elvis. The time is yours. It's time for you to be lifted up. I think we're done with Jim Carrey, the Mexican with his leaf blower. Ed Sheeran. Are we missing anybody? Ed Sheeran, Michael Jackson, Jim Carrey, the Mexican. Yeah, basically that's who's in charge. Yay.